Would all rise and turn and honor the bride. Presents this bride hand in marriage. Thank you. Francisco, would you receive your bride and shake her father's hand? And give her mom a hug. Don't forget to give your daughter a hug. Thank you, all be seated. Francisco, if you'll take Georgina by the hand and step up towards me, please. Come on up. Just a little bit more, a little bit closer. Would you give your flowers to Melissa? Please face each other and hold hands. Melissa, if you'll pull her train around, please. We gather here today at the Caesars Palace Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, to celebrate the uniting of marriage of this man Francisco Acevedo and this woman Georgina Perez in matrimony. Marriage is a union where two people who love each other and are committed to one another come to spend the rest of their lives together with the goal to bring out the very best in each other. So would you please look into one another's eyes. Francisco, you take Georgina to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and protect her, and to her alone. Do you pledge your love and your fidelity? If you agree, please say I do.
I do.
Georgina, you take Francisco to be your lawfully wedded husband,
Look at me.
to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and cherish him, and to him alone. Do you pledge your love and your fidelity? If you agree, please say I do.
I do.
Would you both do me a favor and take a nice deep breath? May I have the ring? The rings that you two have chosen for one another are made out of very precious metal. They're one of the least tarnishing, one of the most enduring of all the ores. They fittingly symbolize the ties that bind you two together in matrimony. Because you see, these ores will stand the test of time, storms of life, tremendous pressure, and even fire. And they always come out stronger, purer, more refined, and more beautiful each and every single time. Just like your love has, and just like it will. So Steve, would you take this ring? Francisco, would you take that ring and place it on the ring finger of Georgina's left hand? Everything great requires effort. Hold it there in place. Look into our eyes and repeat after me, please. With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
All my heart's affection.
All my heart's affection.
And all that I am.
And all that I am.
I give to you now.
I give to you now.
My wife.
My wife.
Melissa, would you take this ring, please? Georgina, would you place that ring on the ring finger of Francisco's left hand? Hold it there in place. Look into his eyes and repeat after me, please. With this
Loud
ring,
and clear.
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
All my heart's affection
All my heart's affection.
and all that I am,
And all that I am,
I give to you now,
I give to you now,
my husband.
my husband.
At this time, Francisco and Georgina have a few words they would like to say to one another. So, Francisco, you'll proceed first.
Am I written down?
So Georgina, word for word. I'm going to keep this quick since it's so hot out here. We want to get to eating. But little did I know when we first met, we would be standing here 10 years later. Woo, here we go.
Get it together.
Okay.
You got it.
It's supposed to be you crying, not me.
Anything else? Give me something
I promise to stand by your side through the thick and thin. Just like when we watched the Dodgers lose the last two World Series. I love you as deserve to be loved with adoration, passion, and respect, just like I promised your grandmother. Love you. I'll keep it at that. Yeah, your turn. I got my chart. You go.
Francisco, Javier, Acevedo III. I am so proud to finally call you my husband. And even though we've already started to build a life and have committed to each other, this ceremony will sprinkle fairy dust all over our relationship and make it shinier and even more magical. You make me want to be a better person, and I love the way you love me and make me feel every day. I vow to love you through all that life brings. I vow to laugh with you and cry with you. I vow to take naps with you and iron your scrubs every day. I vow to always choose you and defend you when we're with my family. I vow to keep my vows. My heart still glows when you laugh. Where you lead, I will follow. Anywhere that you tell me to, if you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead.
And if you could text him a copy of those, that would be great. Go ahead and hold hands, please. I want you to continue looking into one another's eyes. And I want you to think back to that very first moment when you knew that this was the one. This was the person you wanted to spend the rest of your life with. You stepped into a deeper commitment today, and I charge you to keep true to the vows that you've agreed to and spoken here. Always remember you're holding your very best friend by the hand right now. Always be quick to forgive each other. And never forget that love is not an emotion, it's a decision. It's a sign to put the other person before yourself every single time. You two will accept this charge, and please say I do. And by the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it's my honor and privilege to pronounce that you are husband and wife. And Francisco, you may kiss your bride. Melissa, would you give Georgina her flowers? You two will face your family and friends. Francisco, you can hold her hand. It's okay, you're married now. Would all rise, please? It's a great honor and privilege to present Mr. and Mrs. Francisco and Georgina Acevedo.